Straight ahead on our sizzling hot summer edition of City Span, from public safety to infrastructure to neighborhood revitalization, it is all about Savannah Forward. From Colorado to the Coastal Empire, our new chief is aboard, ready to steer Savannah Fire Rescue. We'll introduce you to Derik Minard. We'll also go inside SFR, embedded with the investigations unit, shadowing a Summer 500 intern. Sylvan Terrace is shining brightly, a new sign, new bollards, and a beautiful new park with modern amenities. Speaking of modern amenities, the Savannah Cultural Arts Center welcomed a new crew of campers, the first summer camp in Cultural Affairs' new home. And you won't want to miss Matthew. He's back at it, reading meters in an all-new Dirty City Jobs. So hop in one of our new electric cars. We'll give you a ride right now. It's City Span, straight ahead on SGTV. And welcome to City Span, your source for news, information, entertainment in and about the city of Savannah. I'm your host, Ken Slats. We will start with our mayor and council's top priority, public safety. Last month, the city swore in a new fire chief.
I, Derik Minard, do solemnly swear.
Derik Minard took the oath of office the 17th of June. He's the 35th chief in the department's 2.5-century-old history, reflected in the core of the workforce.
Congratulations.
And so what I've learned is that we have a very vested employee group that's very dedicated, and a group of professionals that really strive to be the best at their craft.
Chief Minard comes from Westminster, Colorado, where he served as a deputy chief of operations at another top-rated fire department.
From a ISO 1 into another ISO 1 is that I know that we have the resources to be effective in our response. That currently, the current staffing levels, engine placement, the rescues, the trucks, everything that we have is where it needs to be.
He's nearing 3 decades of professional firefighting experience. This comes after serving in the United States Army.
The type of leader that I am, I'm a servant leader through and through. I've been that way since I was a small child. I've always been out to serve others, and I've always looked to help other people be successful. And I always get that really is what makes me tick. It's what helps me move forward, is when I see those around me having success. It's understanding their goals, their objectives, what they want to do professionally, personally. And then I love to be a part of that process to help develop that roadmap for them. So I have a 100-day plan, and so this first 30 days, this next month, it's about meeting the right stakeholders within the fire department, within the city, the community, and understanding who the role players are of Savannah, and getting in front of them and understanding what everybody's priority is. And then once I understand that, then it's about bringing the team together and focusing in on a common direction of what we need to go.
That direction is Savannah Forward. Chief Minard has already indicated he's working on Fire Rescue's strategic plan. He told me the top strength of SFR, the quality of people in the department. He's also very impressed with their passion. Savannah Fire Rescue has also taken on 4 Summer 500 interns. It's the 4th year of a program aimed at educating and giving high school students on-the-job training. 16-year-old Mekai Campbell is fitting into one of our city's hot jobs.
I'm really enjoying shadowing these heroes that help with our buildings and our structure in Savannah.
Mekai Campbell is embedded with the Fire Marshal and Investigations Division of Savannah Fire Rescue.
All right, Micah, so the first thing that we normally do when we get on scene to a fire that we're going to do an investigation on is we diagram the building.
What I learned was that there's more things in the fire department than just going straight to the fire. It's like you have to have your inspections, you have to make sure every building's up to code.
Ms. Campbell is soaking in not only on-the-job training, but fire safety lessons as well.
Stairways are also a good place to hide if you're handicapped or not able to go run real fast or whatever, so you can just get into that stairway and it should be able to keep you safe until the firefighters get to you.
Miss Micah, I don't even know if she was considering going into fire services, but by the time she's done with this, she'll have a good decision to make whether or not she wants to do this after she gets out of high school, or if she wants to continue through the programs that we have available while she is in high school. Okay, get your safety glasses and your hard hat.
When you get there, you might think of it like, oh, they just sit at a desk all day, but they actually go out, do inspections and other items like that.
What do you see?
The ceiling, it looks like the lights, like the wires and stuff been burnt.
Mm-hmm.
The fire that happened in here was caused by the electric fan in the bathroom.
That motor froze up and it started arcing and sparking and everything else. It kept going and it burned up into the attic space. Even if it's not going down the same career, at least now these young students that are coming into this program are getting exposure to public safety life. What is it that we do?
I'm not too sure on what I want to do yet, but this experience has given me a lot more options to think of.
Miss Campbell is a rising senior at Windsor Forest High School. She had an opportunity to go with our fire marshal and inspect SCAD dorm rooms.
She's gotten a look at what dorm life is. She's seen the dorm rooms and she's seen all the life safety things that we do to make sure that those our students that are living in the dorms are safe. And I think she's gotten a better understanding and appreciation for what it is that we do with fire services.
It's just like a regular job, so treat it as such. And I just think that this is a great opportunity for kids to get a better perspective on what an actual job looks like from behind the scenes and in the scenes.
Mecca Campbell making the most of her opportunity with the Summer 500 program. You've heard a lot about the city's Savannah Forward strategic plan here on CitySpan. That plan hopes to improve the quality of life in Savannah on a number of fronts, including making our operations more energy efficient. Here's a look at how the city is doing just that.
You may have seen them on the streets around downtown. They're the first two all-electric vehicles in the city's fleet of more than 500 vehicles. The Nissan Leafs were put into use last month by the city's Parking Services Department.
An electric vehicle, an all-electric vehicle, is pretty much perfect for the environment that a parking service officer operates in.
This product here is really an efficient way of getting things done, especially in the metropolitan areas around here.
After collecting and reviewing data during a pilot program that compared in-use Nissan Versas, the Leaf, the all-electric Leaf was the clear winner. They're also in line with the Savannah Forward strategic plan, which among other things looks to convert 15% of the city's vehicle fleet to alternative fuels or hybrid technology by 2023.
This is a step towards reducing carbon emissions. It's a step towards improving air quality in Savannah. It's also, I think, just a step towards reducing some of the congestion as well. So from my standpoint, I couldn't be more thrilled, and our job is just to keep this rolling and more of these coming through.
Whatever we can do to get to that 15% is where we're going first.
The Leaf has a fully charged range of about 150 miles, making them the right choice for use in low speed and low mileage situations. With an EPA equivalent of 124 miles per gallon, the city estimates 3 to 5 cents per mile in electricity costs.
These two are going to be our guinea pigs. We're going to really study the data along with Georgia Power, hopefully helping us out with that to really decide, is this the best vehicle with the best specifications for our uses? And that may vary by department too.
The city has around 300 light-duty vehicles in its fleet that could be suitable for replacement with all-electric or hybrids. These more efficient vehicles will be phased in over time as older gas vehicles are retired each year.
The selection of these vehicles was based on data gathered during a 4-week test program conducted last year. That program was made possible by Nissan Motors and Georgia Power. The city continues to address flooding and its impact in heavily populated downtown neighborhoods. Recently, the century-and-a-half-old brick line underneath Bolton Street received some necessary upgrades.
Used to be bricks all around here. Used to be a missing inverter bricks that was rough, patched, and there was even some pipes going through it. And now we're looking at a super slick, super smooth pipe.
Super smooth pipe with about a new 2-inch thick fiberglass and felt lining. It's a pipe nearly 9 feet across and 1,600 feet long under Bolton Street, essentially from Broad Street east to almost Paulson.
And because that surface is so slippery and smooth, we're also getting more capacity. This pipe will be able to handle more flow because the surface is so much smoother.
So imagine that, brick by brick, 3 layers built 150 years ago. Imagine how much this has withstood the history of time.
To me, that was a lost art that these guys could build something like this and still be around, and to do it without the technology we have today.
How deep will this get? I mean, what can we expect, in a big storm when this is really doing its job?
This will be full, what they call surcharge, fully surcharged. It'll be essentially a pressurized pipe because there'll be water backing up trying to get in the system, so it will be full.
Just how full can it get? Well, the contractor, Lonzo, pumped in nearly 700,000 gallons of water inside essentially a sock, which filled up at 180 degrees for more than a week and chemically formed the new surface.
Trying to put this in conventionally would have been almost impossible to do without affecting the houses on each side, the excavation, the laying a pipe this big. You're probably looking at, the first stab would be maybe tenfold of what we spent rehabbing it.
That's tenfold from the cost the city paid for this fix, which was $2.4 million, all funded through the Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax, or SPLOST. This completed project is a major step toward fixing dated infrastructure and alleviating flooding in the downtown area and beyond. The ceiling of the brick line should last for decades to come. We need to take a break. Still to come, Matthew gets down and dirty. It's another edition of Dirty City Jobs. Plus plenty of fun at Cultural Arts Camp. But straight ahead, the sun is shining brightly over Sylvan Terrace, new amenities, and a new park. It's neighborhood revitalization, helping move Savannah forward. And it's next on SGTV's City Span.
This the city that I love, let's try to keep it up. It's where we party every day, so through the week is up. And everybody having fun, nobody deep as us. We got our own style, but we just gotta clean it up. I love my home, down by the water. I told her that I'm a southern girl from down by the border. And ain't nothing changed about me, that's how Savannah raised me. History in the making, everybody love me, it's amazing. This where we live, how about we take some pride in it, thrive in it. I'ma pull up and take a ride in it. And it's so easy to go put it in a basket. This is my home, don't trash it.
Welcome back to City Span. Neighborhood revitalization is one of this council's top priorities. It's been evident in the opening of many parks and rec facilities. And the Savannah Forward movement continued over in Sylvan Terrace.
A park that promotes health and well-being for our citizens to come and enjoy here in the fabulous 5th District.
Alderwoman Dr. Shabazz doled out the details of this full $400,000 SPLOST project on Savannah's east side.
The park's amenities include a concrete, rubberized walking trail, benches you see here, trash receptacles, lighting, and ADA parking. The last things that went into the park were the 5 exercise stations with stationary exercise equipment located at each station, completing a fantastic amenity for this great neighborhood.
To do what we can do to improve the lives of the people that live here, the families that live here, that is the most important thing we can do. Keep people safe, make sure they're happy with where they live.
Because of all of your efforts and your patient perseverance, we celebrate the completion of 3 great projects today.
In addition to the park, a new sign bearing the pride of Sylvan Terrace.
3.
And a bright addition on Montgomery Street at Staley Avenue.
The planters have been replaced by beautiful lighted bollards that are the envy of the city. And we have a park where we can relax, we can hold our events, and we can keep ourselves fit. We are looking good and we are feeling good. As you can see, we have been very, very busy, and we have made sure that the residents of Sylvan Terrace have received these key amenities to add to your residents' safety, pride, and enjoyment for years to come.
One of the City of Savannah's top camps has wrapped up its first session at the Savannah Cultural Arts Center. Arts Camp was a huge hit for more than 36 creative kids.
Yesterday we made flowers out of tissue paper and we made clay houses. We had weaved pillows.
All right, welcome to the Blue Room.
That's where our clay queen, Claire, teaches that fine art.
You can be beachfront, you can be downtown, you can be whatever you want your house to be. You can be a farm.
The chimney's the base part, and then I painted the house white with red and black.
We used clay and then glazed it. I painted my house with white glaze, and yes, you can see colors and stuff. So I'm going to make fire in the front yard. This house is going to go right here behind the stream so it's protected from the fire.
With clay in one corner, the other corner contains some kids with creativity with the crayons, pencils, and markers.
We've been working on designing our own robots and writing the skills that they have.
Yeah, I think illustration teaches kids problem solving and creativity, and I think it's a really fun way for kids to work through using their imagination and learning problem solving all at the same time. They seem to really enjoy it.
My robot can send letters to hard workers, for example, firefighters, police officers.
I think it's really important. It helps challenge them and helps them develop, and just for them to learn and understand that they can take their ideas and they can actually bring those to life and put it down on paper. I think it's really exciting for them. It gives them confidence too.
What are you working on here?
Weaving.
Weaving?
Yeah.
Is it hard?
Not really.
It's just real simple, and once you're done with it, it can turn into something really cool. So I've made 2 pillows here.
What are you going to do with those?
Sleep with them. We are writing down instructions about how to make a calacabra so we can do it at home and have fun.
Having fun is what it's all about. It's the fine tune of music and arts at the center in downtown Savannah.
He was a very prolific and long-lived writer. He was born in 1889, he died in 1973, lived 85 years, and over that time he produced 40 volumes of poetry, 5 or 6 novels. He wrote dozens of short stories. He wrote a play. He wrote works of literary criticism, hundreds of works of literary criticism. And those are some of the most important things.
That's award-winning radio host and writer Orlando Montoya, describing one of his favorite writers, Savannah's own Conrad Aiken. Among Aiken's many accomplishments, a Pulitzer Prize for Poetry and Poet Laureate of the United States.
Was he a romantic or was he modern? And in a lot of respects, he was both. I think in his poetry, he was more romantic. In his novels and in his Ushant, he was more modern. But a lot of people didn't know how to categorize him. And in our world, we need sort of categorization a lot of times. He is uncategorizable, I think.
Montoya's program is part of the City of Savannah's Hungry for History lecture series, presented each month by our Municipal Archives Department. These programs are always free and open to the public. You can find more information on our website, savannahga.gov/municipalarchives. Or head over to our YouTube page for these and other programs for and about the City of Savannah. With lodging, day camp, rehab, and even a swimming pool, sounds like the perfect place for a vacation. But, well, don't just pack your bags yet. Leandria Michael has all of the doggone details on this month's Small Business Spotlight.
This month, we're visiting Von Trapp Animal Lodge, the perfect place to bring your furry family for lodging, daycare, and rehab. The owners here saw a need in the community and they filled it. But first, they made a quick stop to SBAC to help with the construction of their building. Now that great idea is a reality. Let's check it out.
So we have our boarding area. All of our dogs that are here for boarding are also part of daycare, unless they're in our Zen area. We have an outdoor pool, which a lot of people like and the dogs like. And then we have the rehab side of things as well. And so we can offer a lot of our older dogs that are here for daycare or boarding benefit from the rehab stuff. And then the rehab patients will oftentimes go in daycare and get socialization. So I think it's just a unique business model.
Tell us about your relationship with SBAC.
So I went to them when I had kind of a vision of what I wanted. I met with Becky Brownlee at first and just kind of threw out my idea, and then she kind of helped lead me along, the way of making a business plan, going through that, and then just taking, baby steps towards kind of making the vision a reality. And I did take one of their business classes too, like a mini course, and that was super helpful as well. And I also met some other entrepreneurs in the Savannah area, and it was nice to kind of bounce ideas off of each other.
Nice. Tell us about any advice you would have for other entrepreneurs.
I would say think about what is needed in your area. So I felt like this was a big need for our community to have a safe place to board your pets and a rehab aspect side of things too. And being a vet, I'm able to kind of treat things as they come along. So I think just thinking about what's actually needed and then being realistic about your goals. It ended up taking more time, more money, more effort, everything like that. But I, ran the numbers all different types of way, and we kind of knew and had faith that it was going to work out. But just trying to be, true to your vision, but also realistic, and then also thinking about what, the community actually needs.
If you need financing for your small business, visit the folks at the Small Business Resource Center at 111 East Liberty Street, or check them out online, sbac.sav.com. I'm Leandra Michael, and this is your SBAC Small Business Spotlight.
Thank you very much, Leandra. I like that story a lot. We still have much more to come. Our partnership with Step Up Savannah. It's another Bank on This segment. Plus, Matthew's been waiting in the wings. He's ready to hit the streets and read your meter. It's another Dirty City Jobs. Straight ahead on the stretch run of City Span.
When you dial 911 for a structure fire here in Savannah, you will get at least 25 firefighters on your scene.
It's a lot more than just putting out the fire and then going back to our station. We will stay there to make sure that the citizens are taken care of.
Because we keep such a high level of training, the ability to adjust from one situation to another is extremely simple for us.
Savannah Fire is an internationally accredited agency and is an ISO Class 1 department. Only 2% of all fire departments have achieved this prestigious level. Think you have what it takes to be one of the elite? For more information, savannahfire.org. Welcome back to City Span. Did you know that Forbes magazine ranked the city of Savannah as the top municipal government to work for in the entire state? The city came in at number 16 in all employers in Georgia. So there are so many different interesting jobs within our city government. It is a perfect time for our Matthew Worth to get back to finding some of those not so obvious but necessary positions. He's returned with another Dirty City Jobs.
Welcome
to another episode of Dirty City Jobs. Today we're on Savannah's South Side with Eddie Klein. He's your supervisor of meter readers for the City of Savannah Water Department. How you doing today, Eddie?
I'm doing fine, man. How you doing today?
Doing all right.
This area here is one of our common areas we read, which is our apartments, where we have individual meter readers per building.
Okay, all right. Let's get some more readers knocked out here.
One of my biggest concerns in areas like this, since this being Georgia, is snakes. Some rattlesnake, but maybe mostly babies or copperheads. And you can tell with the forage, it's brown, so it'd be kind of hard to recognize a snake from a branch.
You got a staff of 12, 15?
I got a staff of 10 people.
10 people?
Yes.
And y'all are covering just about the entire of Chatham County. You got Wilmington Island, you guys are out in Pooler.
Yes. So overall, we have close to, in the ground between all 9 sites, about over 80,000 meters that we cover.
80,000.
For me, after 15 years service, I realized what we do is very important to our customers because they trust in us to bring in accurate numbers to assure them that their meters are being read. And since I've been doing it for 15 years, I trust myself and I love my job because otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. And I take pride when I come out and read a meter. And we have checks and balances, like I say, what we call rechecks, which we come out and recheck the meter to ensure that we're getting the customer the most accurate bill there is.
15 years, you visited every meter in this city at some point or another.
Just about. Okay, Matt, it's your turn to see if you can master it.
Watch out, make sure those snakes don't bite. Oh yeah, I need a spray bottle there.
What you read?
029121.
Okay.
All right, on to the next one.
Once it's accepted, if it's accepted, if it's no problem, it just goes to the next meter. It lets you know you're punching in the right meter. Don't feel bad, man. Most people who I train, they take them forever.
Cool, huh?
Me, pick it up, look at it, use my feet.
Okay. Over 1 million readers read for sure.
And I can tell you, most people look at what we do and say, "Oh, you got an easy job." No, it's not easy.
No, man, it's hot out here.
We deal with the heat, we deal with cold weather, we deal with, like I say, we deal with snakes. And like I say, most of the meter readers, I try to encourage them, take pride in what you do. Because people are depending not just on you, but on all of us as a team. And the biggest thing I try to tell them, we work as a team. And when you do something as a team, you can accomplish the benefits as a team. That's how I look at it.
All right, let's knock a couple more out and get out of here.
We'll do that.
Thanks so much, Matthew. Much appreciated. Each month, we team up with Step Up Savannah and the Consumer Credit Counseling Service to bring you helpful tips on how to make the most of your hard-earned money. With more on the importance of bank accounts, here's Richard Reed.
Having a bank account is important. It can save you hundreds of dollars a year. Having a bank account means that your money is safe and protected. Here are some other benefits to having a bank account. Having a bank account makes handling money easier. Get your money faster by using direct deposits and mobile deposits. Your bank account can also help you pay bills and online retailers. Bank accounts can help you access credit. Banks can help you access a loan for a home or a car. Banks and credit unions can also help existing customers apply for lines of credit. Your money is safe and sound in your bank account. It's protected from theft, fires, and it's insured. You can avoid check cashing fees, money order fees, and you can access your cash for free. Many bank accounts are completely free to open and free to use. Find a bank that works for you at bankonsavannah.org. With many accounts, you can gain interest on your own money. Using auto draft into your savings can help you budget and save money. Having a bank account can save you money, peace of mind, and stress. Until next time, I'm Richard Reeve, and you can bank on this.
That will wrap up another edition of CitySpan. Don't forget, for all of your news, information, and entertainment in and about the City of Savannah, keep it tuned to SGTV. We are also on the web at savannahga.gov. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for watching, and thank you for making Savannah your home.